Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know you may be surprised, like, where is she again today? My car. I know it's been a while since I've been able to do some recordings and to share my mind or my heart with you guys about what I've been up to or what I'm cooking. My baby has been cooperative. That's not why I'm in the car, but due to some other reasons that I hope would be sorted soon. But for the meantime, you may be seeing me more often in the car. Today, I want to speak to us about building a self-identity beyond your past. When it comes to building self-identity, it begs the question, oh, what is wrong with my identity? Did I tell you that I don't know who I am? Well, if you've ever felt like your past may be holding you back, or like no matter what you do, somehow some set of people or certain people seem or tend to define you by where you're coming from or what you've been through, then today's video is for you. If this message is going to help one person to build again or to build their self-identity beyond their past, that's absolutely successful. Before I delve into building a self-identity beyond your past, I want you to know that your past does not define you. And no matter what happened to you, no matter what, maybe it was caused by you, caused by the people who raised you or your parents or whoever, you are more than the labels that people try to put on you. When it comes to building a self-identity that is unshakable, when I say unshakable, meaning that no matter what anyone else thinks or they try to bust it, it's not going to work. It's not going to work because you've taken your time to sit, to understand, to see where am I coming from, where am I going to. We often inherit labels from society, from family, from friends, or even our own self-doubt. And maybe if you were called, oh, that orphan. I remember one time I met a friend on Instagram and the person wanted to tell me that I looked like someone they knew while they were growing up as a childhood friend or neighbor. And the guy said, you look like someone I know. I said, oh, really? He said, yes. Are you sure it's not you? I said, no. She said, oh, what a pity. The person you look like lost her dad and her mom within a space of 6 months. She's an orphan. Or blah blah blah. In as much as that was just a description and that was the person just trying to be sure if I was the one, I wasn't the one, it still doesn't change the fact that depending on how anyone like me would take it, oh, am I seen as an orphan? Well, I am an orphan. If you've been called the orphan, the abandoned one, the adopted one, the one who can never make it, maybe you even made a mistake once and those around you have decided to capitalize on it or to use that to describe you, pass a point across to other people. And some people might have capitalized on it to maybe show that they are better than you or to increase your self-doubt, or even you as a person might have just castigated yourself. The problem with the labels is that unconsciously they become our identity. They shape what we see, how we see what we see, the way we approach things. We start thinking, oh, I can't do this because I don't have help, I don't have support. People like me don't enjoy things like this, or people like me don't get those kind of opportunities. And over time, unconsciously again, we shrink ourselves into a version of us that is way smaller than who we are actually really meant to be. But here's the truth. Just because someone gave you a label doesn't mean that you have to acknowledge the label. And it doesn't mean that maybe you once acknowledged the label, it doesn't mean that you have to wear the label forever. You have the power as an individual to redefine yourself always. Because even the Bible says that we should renew our minds. So you have the power, you have the capacity, the ability to renew or redefine yourself at every chance you get. Let me ask you, who told you that all you could be is what people say you are? Whatever name people have called you, who says that's all you could be? If you constantly define yourself by your past pain Oh, because I lost my parents, my life is over. Because I lost my parents, I can't make it in life. Because I lost my parents, I don't have help or support. Oh, I can't travel, I can't marry, I can't. You're the one saying yes to those labels, and you don't have to. Because when you acknowledge those labels, it means you're believing it. You're saying, yes, whatever you say I am is what I am. No, you don't have to. You don't have to do that, because that would make you get stuck in it. It's time to stop seeing yourself through the eyes of limitation that others have put on you and that you have also put on yourself. And you need to start learning to begin to see yourself through the eyes of possibility. I remember the day my dad passed, just a couple of months after my mom's demise. As a teenager, I thought to myself, oh, it's over. I remember clearly saying that, said, it's over. Because I kind of believed that a moment was going to dictate my future. He's my cheerleader. I remember him driving us to OAU, even when I was still in secondary school, and took us through all the school of this, school of that, just to get us inspired. When you're in that your own small room, you think the world revolves around you. My cheerleader is gone. Who is going to replace him? Who is going to do this for me again? Who would ensure that I stay focused? How will I get the right opportunities? But apparently, my life was willed to me in that moment. All my thought was, how with this, how with that? People like me don't get opportunities. People like me struggle to succeed, because those are the stories we see around. But I realized something later on, when that moment passed and we were a bit more settled. I realized that my story is still being written. Even now, almost 20 years later, my story is still being written. There's still so much ahead, so much to accomplish. The part that happened then was just a chapter. The part that has happened as 3 chapters is just a page in a book. It's not the entirety of my life. Present is another, not the whole book, like I said. And the future is definitely going to tell more stories, write more chapters with God on the throne. Back to the topic, how do you rewrite the narrative? It starts with 3 things. The first thing is, 1, redefining yourself. You need to ask, what do I want to become? That's where you start from. If you don't have an idea of who you want to become, you need to define that first, because without that, you're not going anywhere. What values do I want to live by? When we talk about values, I'm saying, do I want to be a notorious person? Do I want to be a carefree person? Do I want to be a structured person? What values do I want to live by? And the values you want to live by would dictate what kind of people you want to mingle with. Now, the second thing is letting go of the victim mode. See, people who things have happened to, they tend to bear it in mind. You need to let go of what happened. You shouldn't let it control your present. You shouldn't let it control your future. Yes, I understand that it's emotional. I understand that it's a lot of struggle. It's painful. But if you do not let go of the victim mentality, it's very easy and convenient to stay or wallow in that self-pity. And the third thing is speaking a new truth. And what's the new truth? Yes, the past happened, but you need to bring yourself to confessing positively. Yes, this is a very tough one also, because depending on how things have played out or how things plays out for you, maybe you have tried to confess positive in the past and the terrible things still happen. That might control your mind to say, all the ones we've been saying all these days, the bad thing will still happen. What's the point? It's a mindset. It's a mindset. You don't allow the enemy, and don't allow you don't allow your mind to play tricks on you. Instead of saying, oh, I'm never enough no matter what I do, I'm never enough, say I'm enough. It's like repelling forces. This is what is happening, and instead of you agreeing with it and say, yes, this is what is happening, and you keep going in the wrong direction, you come with an opposing force and say, no, I am enough. So this is, you're not enough. This is, I'm enough. You're waging war against negativity. I'm enough. I am growing. I am learning. I'm not stranded. I'm not terrible. I am loved. And you surround yourself with people that believe in the same power of your story that you're trying to write. Other things you need to include: Surround yourself with people with positive mindset. If you're in a community like this, you may not really have people around you because everyone is busy building a life for themselves. Read books. Go to the library, go to the bookshop, buy books. Read books, borrow books, replace them or return them. Listen to people or listen to motivational speakers. Listen to pastors who uplift you, uplift your spirit, speak positivity into you. The voices around you, they have the power to shape your mindset. And you'll be surprised how far that would go. Yes. Even the kind of song that you listen to. If you listen to your life will woe. But if you listen to I'm blessed, I'm supported, I'm loved, the hand of the Lord carries me, the power of the Holy Spirit carries me, eventually you will start believing it at some point. Also choose mentors, and when choosing mentors, be careful who you approach to become your mentor. Be careful who you let have access to you. Some are only mindful of using you, not necessarily wanting the best for you. Some are really so busy that they can't actually find a spot for you. And all you will do is chase and chase and chase and chase. And in fact, if you're not careful, your self-esteem can even be impacted in the course of pursuing them. Be careful who you choose as a mentor. But most importantly, surround yourself with positive influences. You don't necessarily even have to go with I need a mentor. I didn't have a mentor, but I had great friends. I had friends that would motivate me, that would uplift me, that would listen to me, that would encourage me, that would pray with me, pray for me. I had them, and they are an integral part of my story. Another thing is embrace growth and self-discovery. When you're embracing growth and self-discovery, you are trying new things every day. You are developing new skills. You're exploring who you are outside what you've been through. What you've been through says you are abandoned. Nobody loves you. Nobody knows you. Sometimes you don't even need money. Just go out. Go into nature. Listen to the sound of the waters. Listen to the sound of birds in the forest. I'm serious. You'll be surprised how much work that will do for you. Spend time alone. Do not be afraid to spend time alone. Do not be afraid to listen to your own breath, to listen to your heart beating. It will help you to know who you are when no one is actually watching you, and to also help you realize what you're capable of. Because when you're around people all of the time, you tend to say, oh, I'm an angel. But when nobody is watching, who are you? You need to know who that person is. Then affirm who you're becoming. Speak life into yourself every day. Speak life. Instead of saying, oh my God, I'm so broken, say, I'm healing. I'm healing. I'm loved. Kind people find me. I'm a kind person. For instance, someone like me, when I wake up in the morning, sometimes I just decree and I declare positivity. Out of my belly shall flow rivers of living water. The hand of the Lord rests mightily upon me. I am loved. I am marvelously helped of the Lord. I know what to do. I know when to do what to do. I know how to do what to do. Lines are falling onto me in pleasant places. I have a goodly heritage. I am highly favored. I am not embarrassed. I am not disappointed. I am loved. I am helped of the Lord. And just to round this up, I would say, at the end of the day, your identity is not where you come from. No. Your identity is more where you're going. It's where you're going, where you're heading. Even if something happened to you, let's say for instance, someone is divorced. They were married, but now they are divorced. It might have been their fault. It might not have been their fault. If you keep holding on to, I used to be married when I was married, you're gonna get stuck there. Instead, redefine, not that I'm unmarried, though. What do I want to do in my life? How do I want to manage the situation going forward? Where do I want to see myself? If you don't have that conversation with yourself, you will keep throwing yourself around for pity parties. You're a masterpiece in progress. Every challenge you faced has only made you stronger. It has made you wiser. It has made you more capable. The past may have shaped you. Yes, it definitely played a role, but it does not define you. The only person who gets to define you and your future is you. You have the capacity to define what you want to become, who you want to be with, where you want to live, where you want to be. You have the power. You have so much control. But if you don't know that you have so much control, then you don't know. And so here's my challenge for you. I want you to drop a comment. What is one thing you're doing to rewrite your story? If this message spoke to you, please don't forget to subscribe and share this video with someone you believe needs it, because together we're rewriting the narrative, one chapter at a time. Thank you.